was a sight to behold. And before we even get into it, I want to give a big congratulations to the hosts, Nick Lachey and Vanessa, for finally growing a pair and asking the questions that needed to be asked. They cannot completely ignore everything that's been exposed online. And yes, we are talking about you, Trevor. So Trevor Sova, pictured right here, started off as the fan favorite this season. I loved him. I think I judged him a little bit too hastily because I saw this like kind of attractive, buff, beefy dude. And I was like, oh, he's gonna suck. He's gonna be a jerk. He's gonna be full of himself. But that turned out to be the opposite, because when we saw him interacting with Chelsea, he wore his heart on his sleeve. He was the lovable giant. But then what came out about him online weeks later was absolutely mind-blowing. His ex-girlfriend came out with receipts showing that he was in a relationship with her during the filming of the season. Now let's look at some of these text messages ourselves and really break it down and see if this guy was in a relationship with this girl. I love you so much, honey. I'm excited for it, but more excited to get back to you after and start our life together. Doesn't really sound like somebody who's not in a relationship. Did you get my text? Did you land? Just did. Did you find other people on plane doing the show? The guy at first asked, though talked to me the whole time and established why we are here and agreed on it. No matter what, we are not getting married. LOL. Nice. Okay, so wait, he sat on the plane with somebody else that also agreed that they were not gonna get married? Nala, do you still love me? Pumpkin, I'm crying. Can I call you in 30 minutes? I missed you so much. I love you more than anything in this world and I'm going to marry you. I hope you know how much I love you and had to pretend that this wasn't real life to say anything I said. It's okay, Pumpkin. And then this is where like things start to go downhill. She says, my stomach, because I feel like I've lost my best friend. However, I feel that you already know what you want based on your silence. So I'm prepared for the worst. You have made me wait 7 days without speaking a word to me. You can wait till tomorrow. I will text you in the morning. She apparently did not leave off on very good terms with him. So she just felt the need to expose him. What it seems to me like is that they both went into this experiment knowing that Trevor was not intending on getting married, that this was purely for a promotion and for furthering himself. And he probably sold it to his girlfriend as like, hey babe, this is good for both of us. Like, this is gonna bring me more money and opportunities, which is gonna allow us to do so many more things together. I think he saw it that way. And I think that at some point he lost feelings and started to cut contact with her. And she was like, no, you're not gonna get off so easy. And nothing is more powerful than a vengeful woman. And this is pure vengeance right here, exposing the receipts like she did online. And obviously this undoes everything that he's tried to achieve this entire season. Like, he's tried to get on everybody's good graces on television and become this like popular person on this show. And now it seems like that's not gonna happen. And here's the thing, guys, a lot of people who go on reality TV are going there with other intentions than to find love. It's normal, okay? And actually, I think in a lot of cases, it's pretty damn smart. Like, you're increasing your reach by going on a show. And while I think that a lot of the cast members on Love is Blind are there to do just that, they are also there with somewhat honest intentions to like meet somebody and to date, and they're not currently in a relationship. And so Trevor, it was a super big disappointment. And let me tell you, I was shocked. This guy came in looking like an employee at Chase Bank. I mean, those pants, he couldn't have fitted them just a little bit better. Like, you know, if you're gonna put that much effort into faking a relationship on Love is Blind, put a little bit more effort into the way that you look, perhaps. I could just tell from the moment that he sat down, he was super uncomfortable. Like, he couldn't even make eye contact with the host. Like, he was just stuttering, and it was quite painful to watch because, I mean, what can he do? Like, he can't deny anything. The receipts are up there, and I couldn't believe that they actually did that. Side note, there were other receipts, such as him threatening to send intimate videos to his ex-girlfriend's son if she comes out exposing him. Those were not shown at the tell-all, thankfully for him, because, you know, actually I think he kind of got off easy because there were way worse text message receipts. But obviously, like, he's backed into a corner, so his only line of defense was like that he wasn't really in a relationship with this girl and that he's a toxic person and he's working on it, which You know what? It could be a valid excuse, but then literally the day after the reunion, she released more receipts proving that they were in fact in a relationship. So at that point, it's like, Trevor, baby, just admit when you're wrong, and you're not gonna go down gracefully. Like, it's not gonna happen, but at least be honest, because then people can respect you a little bit more. I do also think, and maybe this is a controversial opinion, that they kind of used him as the scapegoat, as sort of like the example. It's kind of like when a judge gives a really, really heavy sentence to somebody who didn't commit like a really big crime, but they're doing it because they want to send a message. And so Trevor was the production's and the host's way to send a message to viewers saying, we take this experiment seriously. And we know that there have been people claiming over the years that all of the cast members going on the show now are just using the show for clout and exposure. But we're here to tell you that we don't stand for that, and that you can trust the authenticity of future seasons. That's just the way that I saw it, but let me know what you guys think. Like, do you think that Nick Lachey went in too hard on Trevor, or did he go just hard enough? But I will add one point, as somebody who's been on reality television, I'm looking right now at Trevor's Instagram, and he has about 250,000 followers now. And I'm willing to bet that some of those followers, A, are on his side, B, don't care, or C, will end up forgetting about this entire drama in just a few weeks and go back to just like following this guy and enjoying what he puts out there on social media. So I think he will recover for this. Luckily for him, the social media's attention span and memory span is very, very short. People move on, people forget. And so I think he will end up bouncing back from this. But I have heard that he did film a new season of Perfect Match, which he is being edited out of. So we will see when the new season of Perfect Match comes out, if he's gonna actually appear on that, or if they're gonna try to cut him out just like they have with previous couples on other seasons of Love is Blind. You know, it's totally possible. Editing magic is crazy. So we will see, but let me know what you guys think about the whole Trevor situation. I'm a huge reality TV fan. I was on reality TV, so I kind of know how production and editing works. So it's really interesting to watch this show and just see how people are portrayed and see the public's reaction to their portrayal on the show. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. Click the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. I'll be posting more recap content of reality TV and pop culture. So I will see you in my next video, and peace out. Bye.